And I just went blank. So this will be a fun video. And today we have another video. Nope, I don't want to do that either. Welcome back to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy, bringing you more Star Wars videos. On this channel, we have two videos that come out every single week. On Wednesdays, we have a video that is always a recap of my eBay listings that go up for sale every single Sunday, and they end on Sundays. And I go over the shipping, and I give shout outs, and we kind of go over price points of where loose vintage Star Wars items go for. And those come out on Wednesday. And then every Sunday, I've got a miscellaneous video. It could be a review on something Star Wars. It could be an unboxing of all these items that I get back from either grading or just things that I've purchased in the mail. I also do collection reviews to show you the different things that are in my collection. All kinds of stuff. I even have comic books that I throw in there every now and then because I've got a whole bunch of graded comics over there, and I try to do all the things that I can to bring different types of content to you every Sunday. And today is one of those days. It is the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace coming to theaters, and as you can see, I've got a brand new shirt. I'm ready to go. I'm going to do a toy review today of all the things I have that are Phantom Menace related in my collection. We'll go over that, and then after that, tonight, on May the 4th be with you, I'm going to the theaters. I'm going to watch the movie. I'm taking Jar Binks with me, and I'll do a recap afterwards and some clips at the movie, and we'll probably look over the original trailer that came out 25 years ago as well to take a look at that and analyze all that good stuff. So today is May the 4th be with you. It's also a Phantom Menace. It's a celebration of Star Wars beginning again. It's a rebirth, and it started with the Phantom Menace, right when we thought there would never be Star Wars content ever again. From George Lucas's mouth, when I grew up, I know that I was devastated when he said, Star Wars is over. That's it. We did what we're going to do. There will never be Star Wars content. And now look at all the stuff we have that's come out. Whether you like it or not, it is Star Wars, and I love it. And it continues all of my passion and my nostalgia from growing up and being a kid with all these different toys. Now, if you're wondering, what kind of content is coming up? I will tell you real quick because I don't want to waste your time talking about all this stuff. But we have a CAS unboxing that'll happen. There could be two of them coming. I've got all kinds of them that are being billed to me right now. Shipping is being tracked over to me, and I'm going to have a bunch of stuff coming up here soon. I've got maybe two videos of me toy hunting in Jakarta, Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia, and Tokyo. And maybe, I don't know right now if it's going to be one video, it could be two. So I might break it up from the Indonesia to the Tokyo because they're completely separate types of toy hunts. And those are coming. We also are going to have some collection videos coming. I've got a comic book video coming where I've sent four, and you know what? Unfortunately, I didn't time this right. There are 4 Phantom Menace comics that I sent off to be graded. And so it's my first time attempting that. We'll go over how to set up a CGC account and that whole process. Just in case you've never sent a comic book off to be graded, this will be the video for you to learn how to do that. But those are the types of videos that we have coming up, along with all those eBay listings. I've got a bunch of collections coming to me that I've purchased over the last couple of weeks. Those will get here. Those will be listings that are going to go up. Make sure to check out my shorts. I've got shorts of Yoda traveling all over Asia. So those are all available now. I've also got shorts every week to show you what is available on eBay. In case you just want to watch the short, it'll show you every single item that's up for sale. And you can say, hey, I need that Lobot. oh, I need that Dengar, I need that 8D8 that nobody needs, those items will all be there for you to review. I think I've talked enough. But before we get into the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you're notified of all those videos I just mentioned. It'll notify your phone, it'll notify your device, and it'll say, hey, Star Wars Daddy's got another video out now. And then you can click it, watch it, and you can like it, and you can comment, and do all those things that help my analytics and bring more people to this community that we're building. The number of subscribers is right here. And I haven't updated this since I went to Asia. So here it is. I can't believe it. We are so close to our goal of 500. And that is just the first goal. And the second we get to 500, we're just going to bump that right to 1,000. Just FYI. So if there's anybody that you know that loves Star Wars or loves vintage toys and wants to be entertained, please send them a link to this channel so they can also subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And enough of all this, let's get into this video. Real quick before we go on the toys, here is the virtual pinball Star Wars one I've got. And there we've got Darth Maul right there and that guy. And we got Darth Maul also showing up in here. And then up here on this wall, I've got a signed poster of Ray Park right there. So that is obviously Phantom Menace. And over here on the arcade, we've got the Speed Racer Nintendo 64 game popping up. There it is. I think anybody that played this game on the N64 absolutely loved it. It was a fun game to play. And yeah, so those are the things that are not toys that are Phantom Menace in this collection. Okay, here we go. We're going to go through a bunch of items. Some of them are not very cool and interesting, so we'll knock those ones out right away. And here we go. We got a Darth Maul mug. And I've had this for a long time. It came in some collection that I purchased, but I think it's pretty cool. My wife hates it, and that's why it stays down here. It is not allowed upstairs in the kitchen. I cannot serve this to guests, and but I mean, the color just pops so well on this. Love Darth Maul. Then we've got this. It also came in a collection. It's a Tatooine accessory kit or set with the pullback droid, which I assume is this yellow guy here. Just has a bunch of extra accessories to help you fill out a play set or a diorama of some sort. And then it kind of goes over a bunch of the figures that are on the back. I tried selling this for like $5 with free shipping, which I would have lost money on, and nobody purchased it. So I was like, all right, I'll just put it in the collection somewhere. And hey, look, it's coming in handy right now. The Minton Card here, we've got the Gasgano with Pit Droid, and it's got that little Comtech chip here. And there's the back, but still Minton Card. I put this with the speeder racers that I've got, which we're going to go over here soon. But I just kind of put this right behind them as a backdrop for them. Let's go over a bunch of the action figures here. We've got this this guy. I don't even know who he is. We've got the... Now, I think this version of Jar Jar is from either episode 2 or 3, where he's, you know, like... I think they have him being like one of the Senate ambassadors. So that probably doesn't go with this movie. But here is Jar Jar. This is the Jar Jar that will be going to the theater with me. And then we've got, I think it's that same dude. It's the one we just, nope, this is a different one. It's a different like pit droid type guy. And I put him up in the little scene that I have with the racers. And then there is Anakin with his backpack. And these are the only loose guys that I've got in the collection. We've got some more of those Disney mashup figures. We've got a mini Queen Amidala. Got this directly from Disneyland. And so it goes along with, I had a video before where I had a bunch, maybe it was Chewbacca I showed and Darth Vader with these mashup Disney characters. We've got a goofy Jar Binks. And so here's what he looks like. Yeah, he's kind of cool looking. Just adds a little difference to Jar Jar and maybe makes Jar Jar cool. I'm not sure. But definitely like that guy. And the coolest one of all is the Donald Duck Darth Maul. Look at this guy. Take a look at that. I mean, how cool is this figure? It's a great mashup. You got the little red tail coming out the back. This guy's awesome. I love having this one in the collection. And then I've got his brother, which came out in comics, I believe, or maybe it was in the Clone Wars with the yellow face. There's also a version of that mashup that is over in the collection as well, which looks pretty cool. And it's another Donald mashup. This just came in, and I got it for $5. So it is sealed. It's got a bunch of watches in there, and I'm going to unseal it because tonight one of these watches will be on me, and one of them will be on my wife. And she doesn't know that yet, but she's going to be wearing one of these watches as we go to see the movie. So look forward to that and see who's wearing what. But for $5, I said I had to get it. And I purchased a bunch of other items as well while I was gone on vacation. And this seller never put one of the items into the shipping box, and it looks like they might have shipped it to somebody else. And I got that item. It was a bunch of these cheap, still sealed in the box droids that attacked, I think, Obi-Wan's ship at some point. But anyways, it had it had Episode 1 and Phantom Menace on it, so I was buying it because it was so cheap, and I was going to use it in the video. And then I bought a bunch of Phantom Menace Minton Card figures from somebody here in Oregon, and the item never updated tracking from the moment that USPS received it, and it hasn't done anything since, so we're looking at getting a refund on those. But I was going to have about 8 other figures that we're going to go over. So that was a nightmare. But this one arrived, and this one's great because it's going to help with the video later and me being all dolled up for the Phantom Menace. Let's hit up the comic real quick before we get into the vehicles. We've got a 9.8 on the Darth Maul #3. This one is an awesome cover with Darth Maul there. We got Cad Bane in the background. I forget who she is. John, the action figure grader, would know, and he might comment down below. And then we got a bunch of these little weirdos down here. But this comic book is incredible. I love having it in my collection just because the cover is awesome. Let's go over some vehicles here. We got the Speed Racers right here of Sebulba and Anakin, and I will just pan right through them. These guys are complete. They're in working condition. They are gigantic. They take up a lot of space, but they are really cool, and I love having them. I did bid on some that were sealed in the box and just lost out. And so as of right now, I am just keeping these loose ones that take up a ton of space in my collection, but love having these. This scene is one of the iconic scenes of any of the new content from Star Wars. Speaking of iconic, we've got Darth Maul Minton Card from 2020 Hasbro Vintage Collection. It's an 8.0, not the greatest grade. I'm not sure where it got graded down because it looks mint to me. I'm looking right now. Oh, there is a little, right in here, there is a little crease, and that's about all I can see. I don't see any other creasing. We'll look on the back here soon. But this is Darth Maul, obviously. And the card art is amazing on this. This figure pops. And let's look at the back here. I'm looking at the back. That crease doesn't even come through to the back. So, man, pretty harsh grade, honestly. But this is VC 86. And I don't know. I may paid over $100 for this guy back in the height of COVID when everything was going really expensive. I mean, who knows? This is probably like a $80 item right now, but who knows? Definitely overpaid at the time, but wanted to have a graded Darth Maul. I had a bunch of Minton Card figures that I was just getting rid of, and so wanted to replace this one with a graded one that I could keep in the collection. And the #1 item in my collection, I just got this in. This is a graded Darth Cidus, the holograph version with the CommTech chip, but it is signed by Ian McDiarmid. And it says, "Lord Vader, can you hear me?" is what he wrote in there. It's graded down here, 80 plus. And it's the, 1999 Hasbro Star Wars Episode 1 with CommTech chip, Darth Cidus holograph, signed by Ian McDiarmid. And the card got an 80, the blister got a 90, the figure got a 95 for an overall 84.2, so almost an 85. But this is the signature series. The yellow on the CAS tells you that this has been verified, that it's an actual signature that's on the card, but super awesome item. And I've been bidding on that One Stop comic shop on eBay. They have comics all the time that are signed by famous Star Wars people, and I had been bidding over and over on comics that were signed by Ian McDiarmid, and kept losing out because I didn't want to spend more than $250, and they seem to all go around $300. And this had been sitting with them for a long time. I think it was I'm trying to think. I think it was $275 is what they were asking for this, and I offered $200 and they accepted it. So great deal. All I wanted was a signature. I'd rather have it with a figure anyways than a comic book, just because I love the display. I think it's awesome. I've got tons of signed modern figures that are over here. So anyways, just got this in and super pumped to have it in the collection. Looks awesome. And now I've got a couple other guys that I'm working on getting signatures from to go along with the rest of my collection. We'll probably do a video that goes over all the signed stuff that I have in my collection, because I've got enough now. It'd probably make a pretty lengthy video, so I need to knock that thing out as well. But that is everything that I've got right now. Oh yeah, I feel like I remember this. Every generation has. Okay, all right. All right, it's time to go see The Phantom Menace, but before we do, you're probably wondering, why am I next to my shower? Because the only way to get prepped to go see a Star Wars movie from 25 years ago is to use shampoo and body wash sealed from 40 years ago, from 1983. These are sealed. I'm never going to put these up in my collection. I'm not going to sell them, so I'm going to open these and use them right now. And if you'd like to see the content that's bleeped out by my Star Wars OB Fans logo, make sure to subscribe and you'll get access to all exclusive content, which you can really get exclusive content without subscribing. But I'd appreciate the subscribe, the like, and the bell notification. Let's get into the shower. First, let's use the shampoo. I mean, it smells normal. You see it? It's right here. It's right there. Ooh! Oh, wow! Okay, that feels good. I mean, it smells like normal shampoo. Okay, while the shampoo is soaking in and cleaning my scalp, let's go ahead and use this body wash. Oh, God, that's real dark yellow. Okay, see the body wash? You see it? Okay, let's use this. Ooh! Oh, you know what it smells like? It smells like an older airport. You know that old like luggage? It smells like kind of like luggage and used clothing. Oh, it feels good though. I'm liking this. Okay, hey, listen, I guarantee you've never seen content of Star Wars like this on YouTube. My review, besides the smells kind of being really old and musky kind of smells, I feel like my hair is still there. I feel clean. It was good. I would definitely recommend consulting with your doctor before using any shampoos or body washes that are 40 years or older. But enough of this really weird stuff. Let's go to the movies. Love, stop. I can see that it's on. Okay. They have tins, they have giveaways. I can't wait. I lied, it's bare bones. They don't even have a topper on the cup. No popcorn tin. There's not even a poster here, I don't think. Let's check it out. $25 years, my... Boom, that's it. That's the video. We're done. We just got back from seeing the movie. I don't know if it's everything I remember. I think I had a little bit more excitement going to see it the very first time, but I still had a good time. You know, it's where R2-D2 first meets C-3PO, and then we see them through every single movie from that point on. It's one of the most epic lightsaber battle scenes that's probably ever been filmed. I don't know, the Obi-Wan series with him versus Darth Vader at the very end, that is pretty epic as well. So those two are probably my favorite of all time. And then they had a thing for the Acolyte at the very end of this movie that showed almost an entire scene from the upcoming show. I have to admit, it looks good. So I'm going to give it a chance, and I'm hoping for the best. Now, you saw me take a shower in this video. You saw me open a sealed box and pull things out of a sealed box. I've done a lot of no-nos in this video, but it was all for entertainment value. And I hope you enjoyed what you saw with my 25th anniversary video on May the 4th be with you. Today is May the 4th. This is when I'm filming it. This will be coming out tomorrow on the 5th. Have a good Cinco de Mayo as well. And hopefully we had some entertainment. And if you haven't seen some of my past videos, they're right here. I've got a thumbnail here that's for the Chewbacca focused video. I've got the Bosk focused video. I've got that CAS unboxing right here. Lots of videos to come. We're going to have eBay ending today, because that's when this is coming out. So make sure you catch out all my eBay auctions that are ending. We'll have that video coming outing. We're going to have it coming outing. It's coming out on Wednesday. So make sure you see that. If you bought something from me, you're probably going to get a shout out. So look for those as well. Oh, the one thing I will say about the movie, it was about 75% filled, which I was pretty impressed with. There was a guy next to me. I thought he died halfway through the movie. He was making all kinds of noises. He was passed out. And then he started talking to himself. So that was great. Then he started eating on his ice from when he drank all this pop and soda. Then he started chewing on the ice and making a lot of noise. That was great. And I guess I was a little more disappointed that Regal Theaters only had a plastic cup with the 25th anniversary. There was no popcorn thing. There was no other giveaways. There was no poster of the movie. It wasn't even on the marquee. So a little disappointed just in that focus that Regal had. It would have been nice to have seen some additional items I could have brought home and put into the video. But I hope you enjoyed Jar Jar Binks going with me. The person that everybody hates, he was there. He was watching himself, and we had a good time. And I appreciate all the support. Like always, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I really appreciate all the support. You guys doing that little bit, that little click, helps bring more people to this channel so we can build a community. Again, appreciate it all. And until the next time, who's your daddy? In case you've never sent anything off to be graded, why is this one hard? Comic book with things that are a comic book? I don't even know what I'm saying right now.